babies. That's what Planned Parenthood does. Any objection?
We've seen them before. Court outbursts from suspects, including the admitted Planned Parenthood shooter earlier this month, and they might complicate the case. The outbursts are bringing to light an ongoing problem at the state's mental health hospital. Denver 7 reporter Mark Boyle's in the newsroom. And Mark, you found a serious backlog.
There was a court hearing before a federal judge in a lawsuit against the state just today. The lawsuit was reopened last week. We found no matter what the crime, from misdemeanors to serious felonies, hundreds of cases are simply on hold because the state can't process the evaluations fast enough.
Do you know who this lawyer is?
Minutes into the first hearing for admitted Planned Parenthood shooter Robert Deere, mental competency was questioned.
You'll never know what I saw in that clinic, the atrocities.
But what we're finding out is that Deere now joins hundreds of other inmates with varying degrees of crimes who have had their cases put on hold.
This is a historical problem that has arisen in this state for the last 7 years.
The accused are awaiting a court-ordered mental competency evaluation before they can go from a jail cell back to the courtroom. Iris Eaton is an attorney with Disability Law Colorado. Her group filed a lawsuit against the state in 2011 to force the state to act on the backlog of evaluations. Eaton says they learned in August that the state hasn't been complying with their agreement to clear the backlog.
These poor victims, they want some justice. You know, they want an answer to what's happening in the criminal justice case, and they can't even move because the state hospital has floundered so horribly.
Kill the babies. That's what Planned Parenthood does.
In court during Robert Deere's hearing, prosecutors warned the court that his evaluation may take 6 to 9 months to complete unless a judge asks the hospital to expedite the process, a notion Eaton doesn't agree with.
I don't feel like he should hopscotch over people that have been waiting in the jail since June for an evaluation.
We reached out to the state hospital in Pueblo as well as the Department of Human Services. Now, they will give us the current number of inmates waiting for evaluations because of that pending litigation. They also declined to comment for our story. The lawsuit against the state will be back before a federal judge in mid-March. Mark Boyle, Denver 7.
Thank you, Mark.